What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Dirt on the Daily. This week we're going to show you guys how we install a 1-ton underneath the stock WJ, Colton's WJ. Got all his parts, kits here. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll show you how to do it.
Thank you very much for watching. All right, all the Trail Forge boxes are here. Heavy stuff. Gonna have to do some weight reduction to make up for it. We'll get it unboxed and show you what it looks like. Trayson showed up just in time to help me bolt it together, so that way when we weld it up and bolt it up to the Jeep, it'll stay nice and square and the skid plate will come on and off easily. But it's very well built, freaking beautiful welds, nice penetration. It should just bolt up nice and easy now, and then you know there'll be welds running along here and there and on the back. Exhaust hole run down through here. And trailforge.com, get yours ordered. So your Trail Forge bracket will come with this for the 4-link that is designed to just bolt directly into your WJ stock axle, but it's perfectly beefy enough and happy to just go ahead and be welded straight to your truss. And it fits nice and square and it'll be great. So that's what we're gonna do since we're running the Sterling in the rear. Not a horrible comparison to the welds that came from the whatever badass freaking welded this. Good job, son. Especially when you're working with a $150 handy core Lincoln electric. It works. So, what do you think?
I think it's very hot in here.
It is very hot in here, but they're not terrible welds. Nice penetration. Not as good as these guys still. Trail Forge.
All right, so we got the Jeep backed in the garage here. Got it up, lifted up in the air. We have got some jack stands under it. Just taking the tires off. And then we've got these bad boys going in.
Okay, rear axle's out. It's pretty easy. I mean, all you got is bolt here, bolt, same thing on the other side, bolt here, same thing on the other side, and the shocks. And the sway bar if you have one of those, and then the brake line. Pretty easy. Didn't take long, but did a little feet smashing and back aching, and she's out. So now we'll pull the fuel tank, because the center of my axle is gonna be moved from here to like probably about here. Somewhere in there, probably 6 inches back or so. And then, so the fuel tank's gonna probably, what I'm gonna do for now is just set it up in the back, ratchet strap it down and run all the lines up there, because it's easy enough to do that. And then later on we'll get a fuel cell to install back there. But I don't feel like doing all that right now. Easy enough. Should we do the front?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right, guys. So we've got the transmission cross member out, a jack up there, denting my tranny pan, holding it up, and now we got to get the dirt cleaned up and get this belly pan and roll it in there and see if it bolts up. If it doesn't, I'll be pretty sad. So we'll get with you under the Jeep. All right, so we got the 4-link set up here. At least all the cross members and the belly skid, it's set on the jack. We're just balancing it in the middle, and what we'll do is just slide it up in there and jack it up, and hopefully it's in place and everything works, and it'll be beautiful. Tyler just showed up.
What's up, boys?
Welcome. And he freaking brought hats. Our very first hat. Dirt on the Daily.
Got the new merch.
Hell yeah. I'm repping it too. Freaking sweet, huh? That's pretty. Let us know if you want one. We'll get some more made up and start selling them.
All right, so we got this skid plate up under here. Got these 2 bolts started. It's hanging on by, oh, let's see if I can get some light up there. It's hanging on by that bolt there and that jack. So we're gonna get these tightened up and she's ready. All right, we got that all bolted up. Now we just gotta weld the cross members on the side. We got these 2 yahoos over here trying to mock this up. Get the rear axle in there. So yeah, that's about how it's going. We got the fuel tank out.
Got about 10 inches of stretch in the rear. We're gonna have to cut the freaking tail lights to fit these tires.
Is it gonna sit that far back?
That's what I'm thinking.
Should sit pretty close to there, which is
outrageous. All right, so we've got it mocked up. The lowers are in the holes and the uppers aren't, but just trying to decide on drive shaft angles and pinion angle, sorry. So I think we're gonna have to shorten these lowers just a smidgen, probably 4 inches or so we can get proper anglage. And then, yeah. Okay, so we got the upper and lower links in, and the jack has got it all the way up at full bump right now, which is kind of low still, but it'll work. And then we're gonna articulate it and go all around, and then we're gonna get coil buckets made. And we would have filmed it all, but it was mostly just us under the Jeep swearing and saying naughty things, all pissed off at the bolts. But it's all lined up square and good and easy peasy now. If it wasn't touching the ground and maxed out over here, we could droop substantially further. But
freaking awesome.
it's going pretty well. This kit should have more articulation than a guy could ever need.
Your springs aren't going to compress that much, though.
They might.
I doubt it.
At enough of a bind, they will.
I'm going to pop out on this side. There'll be too much space.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we got the rear mocked up and went ahead and put a tire just on the axle loosely so we could, you know.
You like my grind job?
It looks like complete donkey meat.
It needs to be fixed.
Have you ever?
Hey,
It looks like he did it with a spoon.
it was a butter knife.
How long did it take you?
It was a butter knife.
We'll clean this up and get it looking pretty, but we also trimmed out the inner fender well. So we'll keep going. We got to get the other side done. It's pretty far from anything, but luckily we'll be cutting this cancer out. It's the only piece of rust on the entire thing, and it blew right through. So we'll get it pulled around to the front. You can already see, and these wheels have 0 offset. They're basically just stock Power Stroke wheels. So just with the 1-tons, the difference between stock Jeep wheels and then stock Power Stroke wheels. It's the Sterling, sorry. But she's gonna be sitting. She's gonna be a fatty, just like the rest of us. Woo! What? Hey, quit interrupting us. Trip to Walmart. So we'll be back after that to finish this up.
You think Walmart sells fuel cells?
Walmart does sell fuel cells.
Woohoo!
Just move a little bit.
Oh my.
Slower. If you can do that again, but move a little bit slower, it'd be freaking fantastic.
Let's see. Shit, dude. Are you the Miller rep we were calling?
Yes, sir. Guys,
that's it for right now. We've made quite a bit of progress, but it's hard to make too much progress because we all work full time and try and put the Jeep together on the side. But that basically gives you the full gist of how you know, get this rear mounted in here. And it took a lot of pain in the butt, and definitely a lot more than what was on the camera, but
It took a lot of pain in the butt.
it took a lot of pain in the butt.
But aren't you excited? You know why?
Why am I excited?
Because next is the gearing.
Next is the gearing. We'll show you that next week, but we got gear parts everywhere. Freaking right there. And we'll show you. Don't take advice, honestly, from any of us, because we don't know what the hell we're doing. Kyler welds about the same as you'd expect a child. Trayson is kind of lazy. He's a lazy redhead, so it's hard to get him out in the shop sometimes. He likes sleep. And I'm pretty much the best at most of the stuff. And
End the video.
these two are just trying to learn from me. So, but we'll catch you on the next one. We appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe.